Hey man, I'm just saying this show may not be Full Metal Alchemist, but it is magic.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
Just gotta be patient.
yeah, that's
Speaking
what
of olden times, or
yeah.
is it older time era? It is, right?
It's
Just
magic. It's
it's its
magic.
own
It, it's
universe.
it's it's a fantasy era. Yeah, it's olden times. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no machines.
Yeah.
They use magic like technology.
Yeah,
Well, better.
you're going to get your clothes done and someone's hand drawing it. So yeah, it's definitely olden times.
You
And
mean
it's
hand cutting
consistent
it?
throughout the story.
Are they drawing clothes?
No, like you get
She was
your
a
wash your clothes and
seamstress.
someone,
Her
yeah,
Yeah, I
mom was a
thought she was just
seamstress. She
cutting
was,
the fabric.
yeah,
yeah,
that's
and
what I'm
then
saying.
sew it
You
on
go
and
do
put
it.
it together.
Come on. Where do we do that? Come on, resident Asian expert. Come on. Where do we,
What?
You have
what
a
we need,
quill,
what we
you have
need
a pen, a
t-shirts,
wand, don't
what
you?
we need you stuff.
You
Where do
don't
we
lie to
go?
us. We know
Do
you're a
you go
wizard.
to your local village down and out in the countryside and ask them to cut some fabric for you? Or do you
Me?
get, or do you jump on Amazon and order some stuff from Taiwan?
You
What do
wizard.
we do? Come on. Come on. Asian guy. Uh-oh. He glitched out. Oh no, he's not. He's still here. Ha! I'm
Huh?
just racist. My racism has
He used
frozen
his
him in his
time
tracks.
magic to freeze you.
Hmm. Oh, I wasn't freezing. I was writing notes on you, Rob.
He's just like,
What type of notebook you got there?
Noted, Rob.
oh shit.
Noted.
Do you know my full name?
Oh.
I'm screwed.
Yeah.
It's not Rob.
Oh, I love the series, man. This was the
Oh
great.
yeah.
It's like Kobe said the last time we touched on it. It makes me love anime again.
I
Two.
think I said it too. Yeah, no, this series in particularly, it does hit that niche of what whimsical anime is supposed to be about, not anything that we're supposed to
Whimsical.
relate to so much, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Whimsical. What do you mean
Yeah,
by
like things that are out of this world, things that are like you could only imagine or you could only dream of.
Yeah,
Like it
Doesn't One
just
Punch or One Piece do that?
yeah,
fair enough.
yeah, it
But
does. But I'm
how
saying
many
like compared to your
that
run-of-the-mill current animes of like I transfer to a world with my cell phone or I have this cooking skill or I
Yeah.
transfer to the world to like, oh, we're gonna modernize fantasy now. Well,
Bruce?
we can't compare the trailers anymore. I mean, there are some trailers out there that does not do the series justice. Like this, even though the trailer was good, I think this series here we're talking about, Altier Mask, I mean Altier Wizard, Apprentice. I can't think of
Which
names
just
anymore.
say Hitch hat.
You
Which
know
hat?
what? I
Which hat?
Atelier.
Jeez.
I we I've
We
been
probably
saying
butchered the name
I've yeah,
all
been
series.
saying it wrong the whole series. It took me till the end of the series to realize
Are
I've
we
been saying it
even?
wrong.
Are we even fans?
First it was like man, like my mind treat like I was just dyslexic on purpose. I was like all tier, and then I look at like no, that's not how it's spelled. It's Atelier,
Yeah,
Atelier.
Atelier.
I like oh Atelier. Okay, wish I had Atelier, and then
That
I
magic band.
realized it's like no,
It's French.
it's a weird French thing. Yeah, exactly. Atelier, where you have all the letters, but you don't pronounce any of them. Idiot.
Yeah, just like my last name.
Did I? But
Well, anyway, scratch that.
it's like yeah, I can bleep it out. Banjo Tooie.
Remember how they went and did the training seminar with the bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
What do
I
you mean
loved every
remember?
part of it. Well,
It
I'm
just
asking if you
happened.
guys remember.
It was
Memories,
the last episode.
because we're
How are
all
we
over our
forgetting that right
20s.
now?
Our memories going out.
Your memory's going out.
Oh damn! Ew. Hey, how this turn into a game of call out?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just give him a few months, then it's his birthday. Then it's his memory. Then we're
Oh
all
yeah,
the
I'll
same
catch
age.
that.
Man, I don't even
22.
know. I know you're the youngest one, but I like you keep putting the wrong date on Facebook, and I keep falling for that. I don't know.
I have it saved on my phone.
No, it's
Same.
good. It's
They're
good to
aging us,
get an
Rob. Now they
early
know we use
birthday.
Facebook. So back to our 40s. How to get past this bridge was very insightful. How
Mm,
to like go around it, how to recreate it, and how magic can be done in so many different ways, despite the, written path. It all depends on how you use it and why you use it, you know? I
Right.
really like that about the series. It made me really think about like you could be well versed in your own expertise
hmm
and
Yeah.
use something from someone else's expertise or something else out of left field. There's always think outside the box, but then there's like open world thinking. You use things that happen from different points of life and somehow conjugate it and like get it into what works for you and your term of line of work or your terms of business. And I like how this anime kind of cues you into understand that even though this is the basis of magic, this is the block, this is how you could outthink from what we've learned. We want you to think even bigger than that. Open world thinking, how you get across this bridge. And that's the test of being a wizard. That's the test of
A
seeing if you're
wizard.
ready for the
I
next
think yeah,
next step.
this might be okay. Well, maybe we should have started with Witch Hat because this might spill into because there's so much to cut through. Like just on this topic alone, just on how the three different witches approach the test. It
Mm-hmm.
is it's such a deep topic. It's so beautiful. I think I love magic. I love all things fantasy. But like Harry Potter's great. But this series does something really, really good that Harry Potter doesn't do. There's
Mm-hmm.
very strong established characters. It does what Bebop does. And I haven't seen
Yes.
that in a long time. Like this is who this person is. And then you just throw this interesting person into this interesting world and see how everything unfolds. And then there in the backdrop, there's all this other stuff that's happening. And then you just going through the cycle. Like it's a lost art form. This show is above and beyond in so many different ways. And I don't think it's getting the credit it deserves. But
Really?
Like
yeah.
I really feel that too. Like it I can feel this anime breathing. Like
Mm,
there's not an
Oh,
episode where I don't feel like anything's insignificant or anything's like side character-ish or I'm just watching something that makes no sense. Like every character so far we've met has like a really good into the world perspective with like the kid who was colorblind, but still a
yeah.
wizard, figured out a different way and, opened up
oh, he
to,
figured it out.
You
well,
know, okay, wait.
yeah,
Let's
in a
go back.
sense,
See,
like
this is so
she helped
let's
him,
come
but
back.
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm
Let's
saying.
come back
Yeah,
to layers. There's so much here. There's so much here.
yeah, yeah.
Let's go back.
He didn't figure it out. All right, Reggie. He
Let's
didn't
go
figure it out
back.
himself, but
Let's go.
like
But
this
that's
story's telling you that there's so much more to
I want to
magic than what we can see on paper.
I want to touch on that. I really do. But let's go back to the three witches at the second trial.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
That was just a throw in. I was just saying
No,
how
it's
great this
perfect. It
anime
was
is.
great.
That's
It's
all.
just
Sorry,
it's
I
just
got us distracted.
no, no, you didn't. He brought it up. His fault. Ah, no. But
Ah,
no,
good.
the way that the three different witches, very established characters. One is very good, has something to prove, knows their stuff, and
Hmm.
but her expertise isn't creating her own stuff or thinking outside of the box. Her expertise is applying what she knows to the problem that exists. That's her expertise. It sounds great because like oh I'm saying it like that, but it means that she lacks the ability to create an original idea.
Hmm.
That is not and the thing that she's good at, she's not the best at it. She's struggling to try to prove that she's pretty good at doing that thing.
At
And
least inept enough to move to the next stage. Yeah.
yeah, because she applied what the instructor did with the ice thing to the road when they were in trouble.
Right.
But she couldn't come up with any original thought. she ragged on Coco for being in her way and getting and stopping her from doing the thing that she had set in her mind of how she could help them. But Coco is the one that came up with the idea that helped save them. Like she couldn't do it. And she admitted at some point she was like, "This lady's good." She's like, and she just did something that I couldn't. And then Coco created boots for her better than the ones that she had. So either she can't do what Coco just did, even though she had the years of training, or and not as proficiently. So she's even though she's set up as like this, like she's like jack of all trades, like she's really good at this, but there's and she's really good at critiquing other people,
Hmm.
but she's not good at analyzing herself. At
Like
least,
you're an A student when it comes to textbook, but you don't know how to go beyond that.
yeah, yeah. So, and I feel like in a lot of ways, I'm
You've
a god.
hired a lot of people at my job like that.
Mm,
They're
Oh
very
man,
smart in school,
you
but
calling them out here?
when
yeah,
they're
let
like,
them know.
no, they don't
Talk
work with
that
us
shit.
anymore.
Yeah, it's like, oh, damn.
But
They didn't make the cut.
they just couldn't figure things. I don't know. It's just I guess they didn't have the experience or
Well,
something
well,
or the common sense.
she does have smart outside. She's not just book smart. She's good at applying stuff to the real world.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So that's not exactly it. But she's not good at thinking outside the box, looking at things from different perspectives, understanding people's talents and people's potential. She's not good at that. She's not good at creating something out of nothing. She's not
The
good at
creativity
dealing with
is what
something
she
out of
lacks.
yeah, under
Yeah.
pressure. Yeah, this so she's definitely struggling with a lot of stuff.
and which is this?
I got
A guy,
yeah,
really? Oh,
the most adept of the apprentices.
I
Yeah,
thought she was good under pressure.
I don't think
She
so.
she can, she's learning to,
Yeah.
but not as well as the others, if that makes
What's the blue
sense.
hair girl? What's her name
She is
again?
the interesting one where she can
Riche.
yeah,
Riche.
I don't want to make anything that's not mine.
Yeah.
but the lesson they give her, like, because you're like that, is the reason why you couldn't save people or you can't help him right now.
Yeah.
And when he turned into a wolf, like she gave her that realism, like, yeah, you're stuck to those spells means you won't be able to do anything else right
Right.
now. And
Yeah.
it's just like she had to, like, swallow that pride and be like, yeah, she's right.
Yeah.
I think I'm hard on a god because I feel like I'm the out of everybody, I'm more like a god than anybody else.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like well, I think I'm so good, and then I think I'm really good at calling like, okay, this is a spade, this is calling things for what they are and
Yeah.
making judgments. And I think I'm good under pressure. But when it comes down to it, I'm underestimating the people around me. I'm not really understanding what I'm lacking. And like that's a scary feeling. And then it's like
Really?
under pressure, I'm thinking like, okay, like with the dragon situation, she's like freaking out, or Coco
Oh
sees
yeah.
something that she freaks out, and she's like, oh no, that's your fault. It's like, no, you're the one that messed it up. That's your fault. That's within your control. You failed to do it. That's on you. But she, instead of doing that, if we follow a God 100%, like, do you think that she would have been able to find a way to get past the
Maybe at
dragon,
best.
to
Maybe at
find
best.
the
Not
sigil?
not successfully though. Yeah.
Yeah,
To
I
survive, yeah, but to
yeah,
beat
like
it,
Oh, like
probably not.
hold the
why did we
dragon
kill?
off until what's his name comes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I
she'd
don't.
be able to survive, I believe. Find a way to get out of
Do
harm.
do you think that she would have been able to protect the other three?
No. Well, maybe.
How many
Uh,
casualties do you
Not
think?
without
I
harming
think
herself.
50%.
As we saw,
I think
without putting
50%.
herself in harm, like we saw where she went to go save the
I
boy.
think yeah, she's willing. She's willing. She
Hmm.
wants to. Her intention is there, but the fact that she doesn't understand what capacity she lacks, and that's a end of the Naruto. series, the original Naruto series, when Shikamaru
Beautiful series.
was confronted with the fact that as smart as he is and as much as he strategized and as well as he knew the strengths of his friends and the strengths of the people that they were fighting against in that moment, like he made a lot of calls that led to the death of pretty much everybody. And like luckily, because things unraveled the way that it did, the support system was there just in the nick of time to cover for his mistakes. And it broke him. He didn't know how to deal with that. He was just like, I can't do this. I can't shoulder this burden. I can't be a leader. This isn't me. And but that was a great learning opportunity and he grew from that. But in the moment, like he just didn't know what he
I do
lacked,
not remember
but he
that.
was so sure. Yeah, the original, I really, man, the original series, the original Naruto.
You say
That,
Yeah.
it like Naruto is two different series. Aren't
yes,
they the
Naruto and Naruto
same?
yes.
Shippuden are
Shippuden is a
completely
very
different.
different series. The
They're
action is
Really?
completely
so
different.
much
Yeah.
better in Shippuden, but the story is so much worse because it wasn't as okay. That's a whole different thing. Oh, my only
Yeah.
point. My
Split
only
those into
point.
differences. Yeah.
Yeah, my only point is that a god is on the precipice of doing that. Like she made a lot of really good calls in this one and ascertained everybody's expertise and said, okay, I'm better for this job, you're better for that job. But she's still lacking in a lot of ways, and she doesn't know where she's lacking. And that's a very dangerous position to be in if you want to be a great student. You're trying
Sounds
to
like she
learn.
has a bad teacher.
Well, she has a great teacher.
No.
You don't think so? Ooh.
Teacher didn't tell her was bad then.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's
This is
part of
interesting.
teaching though, where
This
you
is
have to
interesting.
kind of have your student learn certain things from experience because
Right.
you can't tell
I'm not
your
a good
student.
teacher either. I don't know. Maybe he
No,
is good.
I think you
Well,
could
no, no,
be a
well,
great teacher, but you can't tell
it's
your
like,
students everything that they have to experience exactly how they should experience it. Some things, no matter how many times you tell a person, they may not see it until it's in their face in experience, in play, you know.
have you watched Harry
Ooh,
Potter?
here's a great thing. One of my greatest friends handed me a guitar, and you
Mhm.
could watch a million videos to play and things like that, but until you grab that guitar and start strumming those strings and going by it, you don't know how difficult it is. You don't
Yeah.
know how hard it is. You don't know how many
Right.
years it takes people. And even when you start getting, say, a note or a chord right, or even just placement of your hands, there's so much more to it.
Yep,
Mm. Yeah,
there is.
there's the teachers who will push you to do something because they know that you're capable. So that's one kind of teaching style. There's teachers that will call you out when you mess things up. Like that's like the real hardball, tough love. Remember the Titans, Snape from Harry Potter style, and that's really
Man,
good for.
something about Harry Potter today with you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
magic. It's
Well,
magic.
what is
It's
up with
magic.
that?
But
Did
and then there's
they do something to you?
yeah, man,
You're
it's a
excited
lot.
for the new series, aren't you?
I love it. I love it.
You excited for the new Snape?
I
Oh,
no, I'm excited for the series. I think
Uh,
that Harry Potter will be way better as a series. I don't think that the
really?
movies, yeah, I don't think that the movies do it justice. I think like the
What?
nowadays, he's right. There's so much to dive into it that it would be a lot missed out in a movie than fleshed out in a series.
but it's just it's so hard because the Snape in the movies was like unquestionably one of the greatest actors of all time.
Yeah.
Like one of the greatest performers for an actor to play to fulfill a role like that dude.
Hmm.
I'll put him in top five. Like that guy.
Top five actors.
Top five actors to fulfill a role.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like that's not a
We doing
Harry
like how? I mean,
Potter.
high top five, like with Tropic Thunder top five, or
no. Like you know how Jim Carrey plays his
Oh,
roles, like
any
no
role he
one
plays, yeah.
would ever be able to do the cable guy like Jim Carrey. Nobody would do Dr. Robotnik
Dude,
like Jim
we
Carrey.
saw it all in person. Bruce
The
Almighty,
Mask.
Evan Almighty wasn't
No.
as good.
Yeah.
Evan
Wasn't as good.
Yeah.
Almighty?
So
Yeah,
What's
like
Evan Almighty?
it was a
it's like
sequel to
another
Bruce
movie.
Almighty, but they
Yeah,
used the
Gee.
guy who's a funny dude, real funny dude, great guy,
he's a
situationally
good
funny.
actor,
Oh,
He's from The
but he's
Office.
no Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
oh, oh, really? They
yeah, but that was
covered
like,
him?
but see, it was good, but
Yeah,
if you compare it to Jim Carrey, like that's the
right.
problem. You can't do that. You can't
But
do that. That's
even with The Mask,
yeah,
the second movie for The Mask, that wasn't the
yeah.
same.
So when it comes to like characters like Jim Carrey, when I think about like I can't imagine anybody doing what Jim Carrey did in any of those roles.
Liam Neeson.
No, no, absolutely not. No, great actor. Can't do Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Liam Neeson can only do Liam Neeson
Could you
things.
imagine?
Liam Neeson's looking at the mask. I have a particular set of skills. like what?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I
Are you
mean,
trying to say
he'll look at
Liam
the
Come
camera.
Neeson's
on,
He'll
come
a
he'll make the
on.
terrible
mask
actor?
serious. He'll make the mask serious though. He'll be like, "Somebody stop it," and you'll just be like,
Okay,
"Oh
okay,
shit! Oh
okay,
shit!"
okay.
You know, he would be like,
Okay. Okay.
Smokey.
Different take. Different take. Will Smith's as Genie, yeah, versus Rob Williams. But it's like, yo, like you took Rob Williams in any of the roles that he Groundhog Day. Who could do Groundhog Day like Rob
One
Williams?
Hour Photo. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Nicholas Cage. Come on, he can do it,
Huh?
guys. Guys,
Yo, that guy. I don't know shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody could feel it that Nicolas Cage, like especially like the movies that he went crazy in. Like he's just like
With the
the
memes?
Face Off movie. Like
Oh,
fuck, dude. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there's some Nicolas Cage movies. I'm like, oh, this guy. All right.
oh, this guy.
Uh, but all that to say, there's a lot of different teaching styles. Um, See, we haven't even gotten through the topic of all the mages going through the test. One more
I'm
recording.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was me. Sorry.
But all that to say that there's just there's so much to take away from. I don't even remember what my fucking point was. There's a
Yeah.
lot that I want to say
Don't
about it.
either.
Ugh! I trust him.
All right, let's
All
stay
right,
on
so
track.
yeah, okay, we'll be on track this time.
Which hat?
I
No
think we're done with
movies,
Damon's.
no talk about. Oh no, did I?
What
Damn
happened to
it!
being on track?
I was so sure.
Right off the bat.
I just went for the color scheme. I was like, that's it, right?
Editing here.
Yeah, damn it.
And back to the show.
Yeah, so I mean, there's different. What makes a good teacher? I mean, there's
We're continuing this conversation?
that was the
Like
whole
it
purpose of
never
the
cut
second.
off.
Yeah,
What?
Great
the
segue, Rexy.
whole purpose of the second recording. He's like so tired,
Uh,
like, oh, I didn't think we are gonna continue to talk about the thing
How
that
do
we're
you even
talking about.
remember what we were last talking
Well,
about?
it
we're
only
talking.
happened 2 seconds ago.
We were
That
debating.
was 10, 20 minutes ago.
We
Not
were
to our viewers.
debating. We were debating after we talked about all the weird different things that you scribble. No, we're talking about a good teacher. We're talking about a guy and how she's really good
Yeah.
at adapting to different situations, but not really good at create. She's not a good creative person. She's not good at
She's
ascertaining
got
someone's
all the tools to
potential.
be creative, so she better start using that brain.
Yeah, and she's not good at what is that called? Appraising somebody's worth.
Hmm.
I think
That's
that comes with experience. So there's no way she would be good at that. That
mm,
comes with experience of like I also like how they establish what
mm.
um, they do like the cycle of how they become a master to teach. Like you start off as an apprentice, you work through the courses and all that jazz. I love
I
that.
hear
I
you,
love that
but
in
you know,
Full Metal.
Riche is looking at it from a different philosophy though. Riche is saying the opposite. She's saying
Hmm.
that, well, the experience that I gain or moving forward in this process of learning other people's spells in order to become said master and okay, getting the said experience in order to know how to do X, Y, and Z. She's like, I fundamentally disagree with that. I want to be me. I don't want to be someone else. I'm going to become someone else if I follow somebody else's spell, somebody else's teaching. So
Right.
I'm not going to do that. I could reach that level
It's to
without,
honor someone's memory.
yeah, I could reach that level without sacrificing who I am.
Hmm.
And she was able to get across the bridge by maintaining her that kind of philosophy. So I
Yeah.
don't know if I agree that experience is the thing that allows you to be able to appraise other people's value. Because when I think about, let's just anime references, Sinbad was really good at appraising people's value and he had no experience.
Or the basketball anime. There was a coach who was just her superpower was analyzing people's traits.
Yeah, yeah. So I
Or
mean,
appraising, I mean, sorry, appraising.
I'm sure, I mean, but in every example that I think about, is people who are good at appraising, anime and otherwise, it is the people who are veterans because they have
What
this
if
large
they
catalog
wore
to
technology that
compare it to.
helped appraise?
I mean, would you let AI appraise you?
Well,
Yeah.
what if I needed to see power level of a person?
A scouter is what you use
Yeah.
nowadays,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's
but it's not
like
accurate.
put in a prompt like this is what I've accomplished, this is what I want to do. What's the gap?
What's a
what
what?
skills what's the gap? What skills and experiences are necessary in order for me to get from A to B?
What do
So
you think she's missing? Did you appraise her?
ooh, this is a good question.
Hmm.
Because I'm so much like her, and I am a really hard self-critic. I think that she needs to get keep her pride in check. This
Yeah,
Okay.
despite her position and what she wants to accomplish,
Okay.
she needs to understand that,
it's
there's someone told me something once upon a time, and this guy was like a one of those people who's like 100% full. But he said something that was 100% true. You never know what somebody else can do for you.
That's true.
So instead of writing people off as one thing or another, because you see them in a moment doing a thing and you make a judgment based off of that moment, which is good. Like it's good to have being judgmental for the sake of, okay, making calls so then you could be as efficient as possible. But you have to open yourself to the possibility that they're gonna show you something that you don't even know. They're gonna show you something that you have no idea about. And I think you're
Everyone
starting to do that.
is,
She
has a different background.
Yeah, and in her reflection with on Coco, she's starting to get there. And
Yeah.
I think she just needs to open up more to that because she did the same thing to Riche when she's like, which I'm not gonna say is the wrong call. She's like, Riche, you don't have the knowledge of a bunch of different spells to be able to deal with this kind of situation. I do. So I'm gonna do this. You need to go do that.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, that's the right call. But I
Right.
think she's underestimating what Riche can offer.
I think it was more
Hmm.
that she did that because it was the
Well, it's a
whole
safer bet.
no,
Yeah.
not just that, but it was also the whole stigma that came with like having that what was it, the brimmed hats mark or whatever,
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
kind of expels you from becoming, you know, a witch or a wizard. They were saying in the
Why
previous
do you keep saying
episodes.
wizard?
I don't know. It's wizards, witches.
Yeah, which
There's
has
no wizards in this world,
I'm
buddy.
sorry. I'm used to wizard
yeah.
words, but like becoming a witch, in the sense of like they said this in the previous episodes. Oh, a mark of the brimmed hats is a clear violation of blah 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 blah. And when she got that mark, she was thinking, I need to protect her so she doesn't get this mark too, because
Mm,
she might not even have the correct spells,
Who, the
but she
mm,
teacher?
knows a god. Um, she might not even have the right spells, but she knows that if she goes to save Wolf Boy, that guy might still be around, or it might mark her too. So
mm.
what am I gonna
So,
do?
okay. So less about underestimating Riche, more about like protecting her. Okay.
I think so. I think so. Like,
That's interesting.
yes, could she be underestimating her? Yes, but at the same time, she's already seen that right now is no place for being emotional
Yeah.
and running your mouth saying you can do this, you can do that, when the teacher who was protecting us is
Yeah.
gone.
Well,
Yeah.
they don't know that.
It may
Well,
be
from
it
what they can see,
it may be it may
like
be it may be me projecting because I'm really hard on myself, so I'll look
Are
at
you
that kind of stuff.
trying to turn this into a therapy session here, you know?
Everything I turn everything to a therapy session.
So, Rob,
Yeah.
how does that make you feel?
guys, what happened in the
Ugh.
past?
It makes me want to punch myself in the face.
Jeez.
That's a bit wild
Well, we're
there.
gonna have to work on that. How about every day you look in the mirror
Mm,
and say, I'm a good person. I don't need to be punched.
yeah, no. I mean, I will
Stop being so
I'll
hard,
do that.
Rob.
I'll do that because I'm all about good thoughts. I'm all about the more time you spend around a certain thing, the more that you ask the universe to give it to you.
Hmm.
So whatever
Where
phrase,
have you been hanging around?
like in my head, just
Do
like I
you
think that.
ever think about your parents and say, are these traits that are passed down to me?
All the time. It's like,
Oh, all the time.
it's like, okay, this is good, this is bad, don't like this, like that.
Okay.
But I value all of it for what it is and understand the context of which it was given to me because
Yeah.
their parent, like, oh, come from a third world household. Okay, they were super strict. All right. But when I look at their household, oh my gosh. Like I thought this was strict. Like that was strict. Like compared to that, they're super lenient.
Oh,
So context matters.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
like my folks do the best they can. The same way that I believe most parents that don't try to choke their kids out and then frame the other parent. They do.
Whoa, whoa,
I mean, I'm not talking about
whoa.
anything particular.
Which
I'm not
hat?
talking
Which
about
hat?
no, I'm not talking about anything specifically. I'm just saying in general,
Okay.
parents that, do that want to be there for their kids, they try the best they can for the kids with the
Yeah.
skills that they have, with the experiences that they have. And if they just have bad experiences and don't know how to deal with stuff, and then stuff happens, and they decide to that trying to kill their kids, it was the right path for them. Then
It's never the right
that's
path, by the way.
that's
We're
that's not for
talking
me to
about
judge.
killing kids a lot.
Yeah, I mean, just as an example, I'm just saying
Okay.
it's not no shame on anybody.
Okay.
No, just saying like in
You don't
general.
like witch hat, do you? You want to kill these kids. You're one of the brims.
No,
Oh
no.
damn,
The
damn,
you
that
know
was a
what?
different segue. I didn't see
I
that coming.
I don't think the Brims want to kill the kids. I don't think the Brims are. I don't think they're bad.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, okay, so I was thinking about that, right? I was like, when you think of a witch, they usually have brim caps, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So for this world, I feel like in the end, we're gonna get our stereotypical brim caps unleashed, like how we um think of witches. Like witches don't have a pointy cap.
Yeah.
Wizards do, right? That's a wizard's thing, I think.
Is it? No,
Dumbledore had
I never
a
made the distinction
Yen
between
Sid.
wizards, witches, warlocks. I thought which is warlocks male female, but
Yeah.
wizards I thought was just a general term to encompass both of them.
Well, you never called Ganondorf a wizard. You always called him a warlock.
What?
Hmm. Did I? No, he's a
Was
wizard.
Yeah,
that Rob
Ganon.
or was that you?
No, Ganondorf is never referenced as a wizard. He's referenced as a warlock.
What?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know, but what I
I saw him as an angel.
well that is the oh
God.
no no you go
A
wait a minute
demigod.
wait a minute wait a minute wait a minute wait a
We're
minute
talking about Lord of the Rings,
wait a
right?
minute
Not
Gandalf
Ganondorf, Zelda.
Gandalf versus
Oh,
Ganondorf
geez. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about Gandalf.
Gandalf versus Ganondorf.
When
Okay.
you said
Okay, guys,
Warlock, I was
we're
like,
doing the thing. We're doing the thing where we're like
Sorry,
we were there
sorry. You're
and now
right.
we're
You're right.
there.
But Ganondorf is warlock, not
oh,
wizard.
okay,
That's what I
okay,
meant.
okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sorry,
Now,
sorry.
now let's brush that aside.
Yeah,
Back
yeah,
to the wizard,
yeah.
Rob.
So, I mean, I don't know. I think there's a lot. I think the brim caps want to unleash potential.
Yeah. I think they want a world like marijuana, right? It was
Mm.
legalized. If we had the knowledge of marijuana, we can do it safely,
Mm.
type of thing. But for magic.
I think the problem with the Brim's hats is they go too far. They
Mm.
go too far. Like
What,
we
body
don't even need
modding
our
to
bot.
be a cloth hat thing?
Yeah, not even have bodies anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's
going too
another
far.
thing. Thing.
Riding
Yeah,
on,
so they
the forbidden
definitely
magics and things like
alter
that.
their bodies, which is against the rules. But at the same, I think it's a great, and this is why this show is so great because they showcase all the different viewpoints
Mediums in betweens and so forth.
yeah, without it being like super overt or super like, oh, convenient. Like, okay, nobody ever did anything until the main characters arrived. It's like, no, the point of the hatch are 100%. We got to follow these rules. You saw that with the Knights Morales when they showed up after the Bay was. They're like, oh no, we gotta do this. We're gonna erase your memory, and that was seen as extreme. Like, okay, you're doing this thing. Like, that's game. That's it. And then, but then the teacher stepped in and was like, nah, 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 nah. We ain't gonna do that. And then they're just, and maybe he has this reputation because they said, of course you would.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't know
he
what's there.
definitely has a
And again,
reputation because
great world building for that. And then,
yes.
and then you get the other side where the brim caps are like taking away the teacher in the middle of the second exam. For all the things that the brim caps could do, why are they so focused on kids?
No, they're after
Kids are the
one kid.
future.
Maybe
Kids are the
that's what
future.
it is.
Remember, they were like, Coco's not here.
Yeah,
No,
so
but they were interested in the kid who had the shadow magic.
Yeah,
right.
just to
So
mess with him, I
they
think.
they seem they seem very interested. I think that they're interested. Like maybe it's like the Jedi and Sith thing. Like one is just like all about like a full indulgence, and one is like full retraction from adult indulgences.
I
And
think,
so and
yeah,
then the
yeah.
teacher's somewhere in between, which is why he like rubs the pointed hats the wrong way, but at the same time he's like, but he has this seemingly deep animosity for the brim caps or maybe a similarity that everybody fears him for. So I don't know what it is, but like he's somewhere in between in this nebulous
I think
arena.
I know what it is. It's the whole, how they all idolize Coco for loving magic?
Yeah.
The true art of it, what it actually brings people and things like that. I think he enjoys that um honest, like down to earth enjoyment of what magic should be versus going as far as, the people who will cut people out as soon as they hear the whiff or the scent of forbidden magic. Oh, this one's a no good. Cut them out, blur them out. Nope, no exceptions. Nope, nope, nope. Versus, hey, there's more than just black and white. There's a gray middle that if you can, cultivate this or help this grow in the proper way, they can they shouldn't be seen as, brim caps or brim
Yeah.
hats. And I think the brimmed hats are more focused on Coco because she performed forbidden magic. And they're
Mm.
just like, oh, there's another one of us. And seeing the
She
kid do the
did?
shadow
Oh,
magic,
because of
yeah,
the dragon?
yeah. Well, no, the ice thing. Coco's first spell,
With her
big
mom.
spell. Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought there was a dragon inside of it.
it's something. But
I don't know. I don't know
also
what it is yet. I think it's the untapped potential because
Oh,
she's
the kid with
because
the
she's like
shadow,
the
they
fresh.
all look. Well, the brimmed hat guy looked at him because I think he saw potential of like that type of magic is the type of magic we, all support versus
Hmm.
your day and
so
day.
he
So
was
it's not
like,
that they're looking for kids, but
you're
they're looking
missing
for
one thing, right?
yeah,
Yeah. And he's forcing him to go a different in a different path because like, oh, I'm gonna do this magic onto you, not on this
Yeah.
cloak. That's like, oh, this is clever. You're so close. Let me push you in the right direction. I think they're trying to corrupt or um properly teach.
enlighten.
Yeah.
So
That's the word. They're
his
trying to
type of
enlighten
magic is
the
like
boys.
stealth or something, right? Is
Or
Yeah.
that why they
was
were like, this is not your type of magic?
Well, I think what it was is that they admire the closeness that has to performing magic on an actual human being, which is forbidden. So they see this guy and they're just like, "Oh, you're right there. You're on the
Yeah.
precipice of something great." And I think the brim caps value the younger generation more than the actual society does because the actual society, all that I've seen, we've seen the teacher who's just like, I'm here to support no matter what, and he seems like he's willing to risk everything to for the potential of what Coco and the other little ones can do. But then everybody else, it just seems like the other guy who he's at the Atelier with, it's just no, we gotta follow these rules. And the guy who's making the wand, he's like, hey, we gotta report this. And then the actual Knights Morales are like, oh, you did this? Oh, we're gonna erase your memory and then be done with it. That's it.
So
And
kids
then
are easier to mold
yeah, I think easier to mold. Like they have the potential to do
for a
something
freer
phenomenal.
society
Yeah, and I
for
think
the
the
brims.
society of the pointed hats are
Yeah.
afraid of that potential, and they want everyone to adhere to these rules. And the brim caps are just okay. We're gonna unleash this potential because this has they value kids more, and the
Yeah.
only difference in between the two is the this Gojo who the Gojo
Be free.
character Gifi, who values the kids to the extent that he's willing to risk everything for their potential, and
Literally risking his life.
to the point that he scares people around him, like not from like
Mm.
inherently in a Batman intimidating kind of way, but
Yeah.
just in his presence and the way that he operates. People are just
Uh,
like,
kind of Batman intimidation.
hmm, interesting. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. There's a lot of mystery. See, but I think this is how to do mystery properly
Yes.
compared
Yes. There's
to.
there's actually nothing about the series that I could really put a pin that I don't like, to be
Mm,
honest.
mm,
Like I don't think there's anything about this series that I don't like so far.
yeah,
Yeah.
and there's
Good.
like almost no battles. Like there's been great showstoppers, great animation, great like oh wow this versus that.
Yeah.
Or but man, it like the animation is absolutely incredible. I'll say my favorite animation sequence was at the end of the last episode when they fade into the manga style art where he's just
Yeah.
like, yo, stay behind me. And then you just see the flutter of the light and then it fades from color into black and white. That was the
It
good
leads
moment
so
for me.
much more to curiosity because it to me it looked like a transformation, just like the boy who got transformed into a wolf, like he was getting ready to transform. That's
Or
what I saw.
use forbidden magic. I don't know what's about to
Well, that is
happen.
forbidden magic, transformation of a human, I think, into a
Yeah.
beast.
I don't know.
Yes, it
Unless
is.
Keyfree whole time isn't human.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. That
wow.
is,
Crazy, crazy theories
I
going
don't
on.
even know. Like, there's so much. I don't know what his goal is. I don't know what he wants. I don't know why he wants it. But even though like nothing's known about him except for
Yeah,
he gives a shit about the kids.
Yeah.
That's how you do mystery. For some reason, Damon's is we know so much, but
but
it's just
not
that
enough.
they're not doing it right. You know, there's not enough. They're not giving us enough to care or to focus our okay, I wonder what this is.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
still think that Damon's could be better if they stayed in that um, era of time
Mm,
and not it was just an illusion. I think it would have been better so far. I
yeah.
think it would have had my interest more than that whole area is just secluded and that was it. I
Man,
think that's what's
also
killing me personally versus like this open world, like look at this place that she went to in the background, like how whimsical it is that it exists
mm,
and humans are known about it and it's just like yeah, this is the world.
yeah. All the story is so dense. Like it's just so there's so much there that man.
This was a good call though. Whoever mentioned to watch this, ooh,
Reggie
top
started
tier,
it.
top tier,
Reggie
You're
started it.
welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
top tier, I must say. Best magic anime
Wasn't
ever.
fully my recommendation from a friend, but yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Top tier.
Yeah, I love this, man.
Who would have known this anime wasn't even on your list when you
Mm-mm.
were
Oh,
listing things to
No,
watch?
it was when I saw
how
the art
Oh, it
style.
was.
how do you
But,
guys
but
feel about the whole what was it, Romans or something? That are the golden people
Oh yeah. I don't
underground?
know. I'm
I
waiting to
mean
find out.
that's
That
the
is a
density.
huge
That's the
interesting
density.
mystery.
That's the
I
well,
mean, there's different
not
creatures
just
in
it's
this
not,
world.
but
It's
that's the thing.
world building.
It's not like a mystery. Like, what are they? Who are they? Why are they? It's I'm going to tell you the exact history of the society that existed and
In like
how it
5 minutes. Yeah.
imploded on itself. And then after the episode after that, then you see this, and it's just okay. Now we're set in a position where we're against all these people, where you're already sympathetic towards their plight because you understand their story of where they come from. It's not like these are evil creatures. You know what they are. You know why they are. And you know that it's not because of them. Like it's not their fault. But in the moment, it's just you against them. And so you have to make a choice.
Yeah.
And so but the whole backstory about how a society fell to ruin because they thought they were top dog, and then they started pitting against each other, and then they started doing the stuff to each other. You know, like oh that's a terrible thing. That's why they have the strict rules that they have because of this snapshot of a society that when they
Went
didn't
too
have these
far.
rules fucking imploded.
Hmm.
So
Well,
then you see the Knights Morales when they're introduced, you're like, that's a little extreme. You see the instructor at the in the second series when you see okay, Agat had her way of doing things, Risha had her thing, and then the student manipulated his robe, and then the teacher was like, oh, I gotta brim caps, forbidden magic, and they got like, no, I didn't do that, but like her knee jerk reaction, you
oh
see like,
yeah.
yo, this is a little much, wasn't it? Like,
She
oh, it's
went
just this.
wild.
But then you see the Brim Caps attack. And you're just like, oh shit, this is how terrifying it is. It's like at the end or the beginning of the fourth book of Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire, when stuff was hitting the fan, and you're just like, what? What's happening? Why? And everyone's freaking the fuck out. And like now you're starting to understand why everyone's freaking the fuck out. Because of all the context and the implications that come from it. And then when you see the consequences then you're just now it reveals itself to now I understand.
This is a
Yeah,
good book. This is a
yeah,
good, well-written book.
yeah. So I really like the series. I really like the series because
That's
I think
good.
they do great job at storytelling. I think this is expertly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I agree.
10 out of 10 would watch it again.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
I
I
want to.
yeah, I
I'm
can't
so.
wait for the next season.
Yeah, me too. I'm interested in how the kids will see this. I want them to examine this and to experience this and see what they think about it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm
I think
very
it's really really good for newcomers and veterans to watch the series because it could
Uh,
be their Ghibli, it could be
yeah.
their shine to animes, you know, more than meets the just battle anime or slapstick comedy anime. Like this this piece of like art is just yeah.
This is my number one recommendation for people in 2026. You looking for an anime in 2026 that came out 2026? This is my recommendation. This is it.
Hmm.
This is it.
Hmm.
I love this anime. It's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's all I got though. I don't have anything else for this one.
that's all
All
I
right.
got for those episodes.
Like and subscribe. We're here for you and more to come. We're watching Black Torch and a couple other different things soon.